Okay. So our today topic is first the purchasing value key. Okay.
Yeah.
So first we will understand what is the purpose of the purchasing value key. Okay. Why we need this purchasing value key and where it will impact. Okay. So purchasing value key, before I'm going to show this, I have one document related to this. So you will get better idea about what is purchasing value key. Purchasing value key. Okay. So through basically the purchasing value key, we can cover these three things in MM. One is reminder, one second is tolerance, and third is order acknowledgement. Means suppose you have created a PO and send it to vendor. Now you want send reminder to vendor. Okay, before or after the delivery date of the PO. Okay,
Okay.
so we can send the reminder. Okay, like suppose today is after 4 days there is some delivery. Okay, of any particular material. So you have you and you want that before 3 days or before 4 days, the date of delivery, the reminder should go to vendor that after 4 days you have to deliver the material. Okay, and suppose if delivery date is crossed, still vendor has not dispatched the material. So again, if you want that after once the delivery date crossed after 1 day or after 2 day or whatever as per your business requirement, you can set it the reminder. Okay. Second is
Okay.
tolerance. So what is tolerance is we can set either over delivery tolerance or under delivery tolerance. Means suppose sometimes few materials comes in kg, right? In weightage. So
No.
you cannot wait, you cannot vendor it cannot maintain exact weight. Okay. So
Yes.
if you want that some tolerance should be given to the vendor. So if we want that, if I give order of 100 piece, 100 kg, or even if 105 kg or 108 kg, vendor will give the material, still system should allow. So we can give the tolerance limit plus 10% or whatever that's per the requirement, 10% to 2%. So it's up to the business requirement. Okay, and third
Okay.
is order acknowledgement means whatever we have, what is order acknowledgements? This explain order confirmation from vendor is required or not mandatory for the respective PO. Means if you have given a PO to vendor and you want that acknowledgement mail from the vendor, okay, that
Yeah.
whatever the conditions and the requirement you have maintained in the PO, that vendor is agree. So you can set that order acknowledgement on the PO. Okay, so these three things you can set in your material master and through the purchasing value key. So where we will set these all things, we have to do first the configuration and we will set all these things in the material master in the purchasing view. Okay, in the purchasing view, we have to maintain the purchasing value key. Okay, in the short form PVK we can say. Okay, so firstly we will do the configuration. Okay, and where it will reflect, first you have to maintain in the material master, then you have to create the info record for that material, there it will also reflect, and then once you create the PO for that material, in PO also it will reflect the purchasing value key, whatever the set you have requirement you have done. Okay, so let's see how to do the configuration for this. So we will go directly to OLME, okay, in the IMG screen under purchasing. Here you have to go material master, then go to define purchasing value key. Okay. Then go to new entry. Okay. Suppose just write Z1. And if I set -3, then if I set 2 and then 7. So what is the meaning of this? So -3 means before 3 day of delivery date. Okay. And plus means
Okay.
after the delivery date, means today suppose 26th, this is the date of delivery. So and vendor has not dispatched yet. So on 28th, when reminder will go to vendor. If still not provided, then again after 7 days, it will go to reminder. Okay. And suppose if it's
Okay.
today 26 today, so on 23rd, the reminder will go to vendor that on 26th means after 3 days, you have to deliver the material. Okay. So this is the purpose of this. And over delivery tolerance, suppose if you want to maintain 10%, so just write 10. You want acknowledgement, so just tick this acknowledgement required. Okay. And just save it. Then save the TR. Okay. So we have created Z1 is the purchasing value key, right? Z1. So this is the small configuration. That's it. Nothing you have to do extra. After this only configuration is finished here. Okay. Now the next part what we have to do, we
Okay.
have to create the material master. I will create material master one and I will show you where it will reflect and where we need to maintain in the material master. So /n mm01. Okay, and then right, choose the material type, then press enter, remove, deselect all. I want basic data one, purchasing one, storage one, and the accounting one, organization level, ZNT1 plant, and storage location. So I'm just giving number, test, purchase value, key, then base unit of measure each material group. Okay, then press enter. Now purchasing group ZN1, and here you can see purchasing value key. So here you have to select your purchasing value key and see, once I will press enter, all data will get updated here. Reminder is on. So press enter. You can see even system is giving you warning. Check the data for the purchasing value key. Means whether all the things are reflecting or not. You can see the first reminder -3 days, 2 days, 7 days, tolerance, and acknowledgement required. All are coming, right? Now press enter. Go to storage one. Nothing you have to maintain here. Go to accounting one. Valuation class. Everything is there. Now save it. So 5033 is the material master. So in material master, you have to maintain the purchasing value key in the purchase view. Okay. Now we will see this in the info record also. ME11, okay, vendor, then purchase organization, then plant and press enter. You can see here under general data tab, you can see the reminder are coming, right? Here it is
Yes,
coming.
sir.
Now if I go to purchase organization data one, purchasing group, suppose delivery time is 10, 2 days, 100 quantity. Even you can see the tolerance is 10% is coming. Acknowledgement required is also coming with a tick mark. Now price, enter and save. Now, so where it is reflecting, see, in material master I have maintained same. If I going for info record, even it is showing. And now you will see I will create the PO for this of this material and with respect to this vendor. So 721 purchasing organization, purchasing group, company code, press enter, material 5033, plant, quantity. You can see price is also coming from the info record. And if you go to delivery tab, you can see here. This is the tolerance limit we have set. The reminder -3, 2, and 7. This also is coming. Plant delivery age lead time, that is also coming. If you go to confirmation tab, you can here also you can see acknowledgement required, it is coming. Okay. So this so at three places it will reflect. First you have to maintain in the material master. Second, once you're going to create the info record, there it will also reflect. And in the PO also, in the delivery tab, your tolerance limit, reminder, and in the confirmation tab, acknowledgement required. So all it will come. Okay. So now check and save. And for the mail purpose, you have to set with the ABAP person. Okay. And the mail system, they will maintain it. And automatically the reminder will go to the that person. Okay. So I will also share this, okay, in the mail. So that you can also refer in the future. Okay. So this is the small thing. Okay. Nothing is big major, but if they are require according if the requirement at the client side, so you can maintain it under this purchasing value key. In my recent project, which I am working in now, so it is mandatory for them. So I have done this configuration over there. Okay. So this we have done, this already completed. Now we will go to outline agreement in SAP. So what is outline agreement? So under outline agreement, there are two things are coming. One is contract and second is scheduling agreement. Okay. So what is contract? Okay. Outline in under outline agreement only contract and scheduling agreement both topics will come. Okay. So contract is nothing but any type of contract you are doing with your vendor. Okay. So there are two types of contract in SAP. One is quantity and second is value. So what is difference between these two? Basically, if you have a contract with a vendor of suppose 1 year, okay, and you have in your contract, if you have maintained that I will buy minimum 1 lakh piece, okay, of material from you, irrespective of the price, means there is no control on the price, okay, but I will buy 1 lakh piece within a year with you, with your vendor. Okay. Once this 1 lakh piece will over, our contract also get over. Either before 1 year or just 1 year completion. Okay. But I will buy the 1 lakh piece with you within a year. Okay. So once the this quantity will reach, contract also gets over. Okay. So this is nothing but the quantity contract. And what is value contract means? If you have given that I will buy the material of 10 lakh rupees within a year. Okay. It doesn't matter how much quantity. Okay. Quantity in this quantity will not come. only value will come. Okay, so means I will buy 10 lakh rupees of material from you. It doesn't matter how many quantity I will buy, but I will uh, buy of 10 lakh rupees material within a year. So that is called quant- quantity contract and the value contract. This is the simple definition. Okay. So in under this also there are different scenario. Okay. So we will see all of the scenario. Okay. So I will also share these all document. Okay. So that it will be helpful for you. So these are the two types of contract, quantity and the scheduling agreement. Okay. Sorry, quantity contract and the value contract. And this I will come later in the last. Okay, about the contract. There are two in the under contract also. There are two types of item category, M and W basically. So what is the purpose of M? Means M, if you choose the M in item in the contract, means if you suppose set up a contract with your vendor covering various types of writing paper. Okay. Suppose it can be line chart paper or blank paper or A4 size paper, whatever type of paper. Okay. The all are different types of paper, but have the same weight, same quality, okay, and the same price. Even forget the weight and quality, but the price will be same. If I buy the chart paper or A4 size paper or whatever type of paper if I buy, but at the end the price is same, okay, for all types of paper. But but the material number is not known while creating contract. Means you are creating a contract, okay, with your vendor that I will buy paper. Okay, and under paper, it can be any type of paper like chart paper, blank paper, or color paper, or any type of paper. Okay, that you will buy, and you have fixed that I will buy any type of paper with, and the per piece will be this much of price, 10 rupees or 20 rupees, whatever it is. But I can buy any type of paper. Okay, but the price should be same. So when you are creating contract, you do not know the type of which type of paper you will buy and when you will buy. So if there is this kind of scenario, then you have to use item category M. Okay, and the item category W. This when you have to do, you have a setup, suppose a contract with your vendor for various types of cable. Okay. And the contract is to cover all types of cable included in the vendor's price list. Okay. However, the exact type is only determined when a PO is created for certain cable. So instead of creating one contract item for each type of cable in the vendor assortment, you could enter item category W and the appropriate material group. Means suppose you are dealing with a cable. Okay. So it can be copper cable, aluminum cable, or fiber cable. It can be any type of cable. Okay. So but you do not know, and in this case, the price will also different. Okay. All all types of cable price will be also be different, but you do not know which type of cable you will buy from the vendor. So in this case, what you do, in, instead of creating contract for each type of cable, means for copper cable one contract, aluminum cable one contract, fiber cable one contract, so instead of creating different types of contract, multiple contract for cable only, so you create a contract with the material group. Okay, so what you will do in this case, you will create a material group with the name of cable, suppose, and you will create a contract. So whenever you will buy that particular type of cable, okay, so you have to maintain the material group cable. Okay, and and then you have to create the PO and all that. Okay, so what is difference basically in M? Your you are buying different types of stationery item, but the price is same irrespective of the stationery material. Okay, but in case of item category W, the price is different. Okay, but the difference is you will also, you instead of creating multiple types of contract for each and every type of cable, okay, or any type of material, suppose, so you create one contract and with respect to the material group. And in this case, this type of contract, whether it is item category M or W, it is only for value contract, not for quantity contract. Okay. If you have this type of scenario, either M or W, you cannot create quantity contract. You can only create value contract, because we do not know the material number in both the item category. At the time of creating contract, we do not know what type of which material we will buy. Okay, so that is why this will be not applicable in case of quantity contract. This it will only be applicable in the value contract. Okay, so firstly we will see the normal quantity and the value contract, and then later on we will see these contract with these two item category. Okay, so the quantity contract, the MK is the document type, and for value contract WK is the document type. Okay, and the T code is ME31K for create, ME32K for change, ME33K for the display. So create, change, and display. So in this also there is a release strategy. So I already explained the release strategy. Okay. The same configuration you have to do for the contract also as like PO. Okay. There is no change. Okay. Same way you can apply the release strategy. Okay. So we will see the first, the menu path for the contract and all. So you have to go in the logistic. You have to go in the materials management. And under this, you have to go in the purchasing. Then outline agreement. Then contract. So ME 31K for create, 32K for 33K for display. And suppose you have applied the release strategy. Okay. So you have to use ME 35K for the releasing of the contract. Okay. So this is very simple thing is. So you have to just double click on ME31K. Okay. So create contract. So against which vendor? So select your vendor. Okay. Then the agreement type is nothing but the document type also you can say. So MK for the quantity contract and WK for the value contract. So suppose first I am creating quantity contract. Just select. Okay. This is the agreement date, purchasing organization, purchasing group. Okay. Now you can see plant is here. So what will happen if I do not maintain the plant? So if you are suppose creating contract and you have multiple plant, and if you have a scenario that I can use this contract for any one of my plant, okay, then do not maintain the plant in the initial screen. Okay, suppose you have 3 to 4 plants, and if you want that I can choose I can apply this contract for one of my plant. So and now your plant is not fixed, so do not maintain here. what will happen if you maintain, then this contract will be only be valid for this plant, particular plant only. Okay, so this is the purpose of this. Okay, so right now I am not putting. Okay, and you can also create contract with reference of these two documents. You can create contract with reference of PR and with reference of RFQ. Okay, so if you have an PR, so still you can reflect your PR into contract. If you have RFQ, and then also you can convert your RFQ into contract. Okay, so right now I am creating contract without any reference document directly. So vendor agreement type is MK, which is for quantity, today date, purchase, organization, purchasing group, and then press enter. Just press enter. So system will ask you put the validity date and when it will be going to end. So suppose 26th January to 2023 it will be end. Okay, so just press enter. Now for which material, suppose just now I've created this material, so just maintain it. If you have n different types of material, you can maintain it. Okay, n number of material you can maintain. And see here, now plant is coming blank, right? There no plant is there. So I can use this material contract for any of my plant. Okay. Now how much is the target quantity? So suppose 1 lakh or 10 lakh. Suppose just maintain it. Okay. And what is the price of one piece? So suppose 200 rupees. Just press enter, enter. And now system is asking the plant. So right now I am maintaining the plant. Okay. So I can maintain multiple plants here. Okay. But if I maintain in the initial screens, then all line will come with this plant only, ZNT1, ZNT1. Okay, that I will also show. Okay. Now if you want to see more detail, go to, so here only you have to maintain the material. This text will come automatically. Okay, then the whatever the target quantity of 1 year, so just maintain it. What is the price of per piece? So just maintain and maintain your plant code. If you want to see more detail, go to header details. You can see this is your validity period, payment terms. Okay, if the payment terms you can choose it. Info terms if you have, then you can also maintain it all here. If you have any type of conditions, suppose any discount you want to give, that also you can maintain here. Okay, if suppose vendor is giving a discount, so that also you can maintain. Now go back. If you want to come in the main screen, just click on this item overview. Okay. If you applied the release strategy support, then you have to, this is a button of releasing also. Okay. So this is the all details is there. And if you have multiple, then you can just maintain it. Okay. So now just save it. This is how you can create the quantity contract. And just save it. And now I will show you. I just maintain one plant. Okay. And the vendor is 721. Just all of the things are common. And put the validity end. And now you can see all the lines are coming by default. Okay. So this is the purpose of to feel. If you want to feel, if you have multiple line item and you know that this contract I will use for only one plant, then you can just maintain in the initial screen so that no need to maintain one line by line the plant code in each and every line. Okay. Now just go to ME21 and convert your contract into PO. Okay. So go to document overview on, go to selection variant, go to contract. So these are the vendor plant details are coming. Now execute it. So this is one of contract we have just now created for 637, right?
Yes.
Okay, just make it big. So same contract number you can see here. Just select and adopt. Okay, release order. Okay, release strategy is there against your contract. Okay, see, contract is not released. Someone has applied the release strategy. So we have to release this first. So how to release? Slash n ME35K. Go to ME35K and the document number you have to apply here, and we have to see what is the release code is there. Okay, so R1, okay, in the release group, and then execute. Okay, I think it will be R2. Execute. Okay, and just select and click on see. This is the button of release. If you want to just release and then save, then you have to choose this. If you want to just select and click on release plus save. So both are option. Okay, so firstly you have approved at AM label, then you have to approve that GM label also. Okay, then contract number, execute, just select, and then release plus save, and then plant head R2, document number, execute, select, sorry, go to release plus save. So everything is released. Now go to ME21N. Go to document overview on. Go to selection variant. Go to contract. Just execute it. Select your contract number and adopt. So you can see vendor, material code, price, everything is coming. Now system is asking you how many quantity you want to order. So suppose 5,000 I want to order. So just maintain it and just check and save it. So you have converted your contract into PO. And now we will go to slash n ME29N for the releasing of our PO. So just delete this PO. ME29N is the T code to release the PO. Go to header level and this and this. Just release it and save it. Now go for the GRN process. MIGO goods receipt. We will do goods receipt based on purchase order. Enter your purchase order number. Then item OK. Here just maintain your storage location. Then check and post. Now we will see the status of our contract. Okay, so just go to state contract number, press enter, select the line item, go to environment and go to display originals. Oh, sorry. Um, just a moment. We can also see here how much is the blank remaining line means quantity. We can also see from the status. Mhm. Here only just go back. You go to header. Okay, statistics. Okay, go to header, statistics, and general. So this is the net value.